Hi, everybody. I'm Liz Statlander, your therapist, and Happy New Year. I decided that as we start back the new year, that it would be a great time to start talking about basics, the basics of mental health. And one of the first basics that we forget about so often is simply safety. Safety physically, of course, and also emotional safety. And it's something that gets bypassed a lot, but it's what's underneath all of our anxious and depressed feelings. When we're feeling anxious or sad or nervous, whatever word you want to put on it, underneath it, we don't feel safe. We don't feel safe inside of our own body. We don't feel safe in our environment or with our life circumstances or in our relationships. And this triggers the nervous system to start setting off an internal alarm simply to protect us. But once that alarm goes off, our nervous system is dysregulated. And after it's dysregulated, you feel like you're losing control of everything. So everything feels catastrophic. Everything feels like it's the end of the world. And the real way to work with anxiety is not to just throw in positive thinking, and it's not to just bypass it with, oh, things will work out, although it usually does. What you want to do is regulate your own internal nervous system, and regulate is the key word here. When we're regulated, we're in a state of being or a condition where we feel safe in our own bodies. And this is something that we don't think about often and we don't understand. But when we're not safe in our own bodies, then we're not safe anywhere. So everything builds that happens in our lives and it feels much bigger and turns into a catastrophe. So let's learn to regulate. How do we regulate the system? Well, something that I do is somatic healing. And somatic healing basically is a way of telling your body, not so much your mind, but telling your body that you are safe in the moment. And unless it's an immediate crisis, meaning you are in immediate physical danger, nothing's really a catastrophe because with a calm mind, we can always figure out how to respond. And the anxiety creates a false sense of urgency that, oh my God, if I don't figure this out right now, my life is going to end. And that's most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, that is false. So, regulating through somatic healing, regulating your nervous system, is learning to catch yourself when you're about to pop off into anxiety and to recognize it and do small things like putting your hands on your heart, closing your eyes, and taking a deep breath and saying, there's nothing happening right now, or nothing is required right now. And through those simple statements, you're basically telling the body and your nervous system to stand down. And when the nervous system receives a message to stand down, then it's able to stay calm and you're regulated. Then we make decisions that we have to make, but we never want to make decisions when we're dysregulated or unregulated because chances are we'll be making decisions too quickly out of urgency, out of fear, and they may not be the best decision.